Last month on Pro Wrestling Superstars, it was Extreme Breakdown, as Frank Bones defended the Hardcore Championship against the American Patriot, and Greedy defended the YouTube Championship against Nick Rage.
To get the title back. I mean, he was screwed in the
Wait a
first
minute,
place.
look,
But what's
that?
the platform?
Oh my God! The Patriot just running power
Could that
slam
be
Frank
enough?
Bones, and I think Frank Bones
Here's the pin.
broke
One,
his ankle on the ladder.
2.
Oh,
and first one, but here's Frank Bones.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, did you hear that?
right off the ladder and through the
Did
stage.
you hear that?
That crunch was disgusting, and how is Frank Bones even up so quickly?
And look at this Frank Bones.
Oh, no.
Just disgracing him.
How is he moving that stage and with the Patriot on it?
The Patriot.
Oh, what a
disgrace.
disgrace.
He's buried under all that plunder,
Just
and now Frank
pure
Bones got the
ignorance.
stars and stripes all for himself. Into the cover,
1, 2, 3.
and it's all over.
Frank Bones retains his title. What do you
Done
think
it.
about that, Alex?
Well, it was a brutal battle, but at the end, Frank Bones came out on top, and is still your hardcore champion.
He's on a good run, guys. He's on a good run, and he's proving again tonight why he should be the hardcore champion. The Halo.
And it is,
Oh,
my
And Greedy
goodness.
just bounced off of it.
His body.
He got him.
dropped.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
and
and
Nick
it's
Rage
all-
gets the first
The
pin.
first fall is Nick Rage, is just as I suspected. Now, can he be get rich or die flying?
Here it comes.
Could it be?
Oh, and he hits
He
it.
nails it, and Nick Rage is down.
Lifeless.
Here we go. Greedy going for the pin.
Into the cover.
1.
And
That's
that's
three.
it. Greedy has tied it all up.
It is now
1-1.
1-1. This is amazing. What an amazing title fight.
Greedy. He's going all in.
Oh, and he
got
nails it.
But can he get the pin?
And here's Greedy. 1,
1,
2, 3.
And
He
it's
did it.
all over.
He got
It's
it with the
all
all in.
over. Greedy.
He has proven he's the PWS YouTube champion.
Greedy can answer all the critics now. He has defeated the former champion in a 2 out of 3 falls matchup. And you gotta believe he's validated this title reign in the eyes of many of his critics here tonight.
That's right. He retains the title. He hushes all the critics.
And welcome everyone to PWS Haunted. We are coming to you live from the Boneyard. And what a blockbuster matchup we have tonight, Mike.
Oh, it's going to be spectacular. We have a gauntlet match, and Nick Rage is in for it tonight. He's going to take on Ghostface and all 3 followers. It's going to be a great one here tonight.
A dangerous matchup for the former YouTube champion. But let's take a look back, Mike, and let's see why Nick Rage has been haunted. You also got this little opportunity. Started back on Trash Talk TV.
Ghostface
Yeah,
jumped
after he
you.
took out Tank, when Tank's been out ever since, he put his focus on Nick Rage, and it hasn't
what you wanna
stopped,
say?
Alex.
Oh, it was a vicious
You
assault. He
Halloween
choked out
leftover freak.
Nick Rage right here on Trash Talk TV. A disturbing sight, for sure. That led to an impromptu matchup at PWS Revenge, where Nick Rage put the title on the line, Mike.
Yeah, it was definitely a good match, but Ghostface he's a hard man to keep down, and you know what? He just has no respect for authority, as you see there, throwing Frank Bones down as a special referee, and Frank Bones he had enough of it. He had to disqualify him. It just went on too much. It was too much.
It was one of the most outlandish matches in PWS history. Look at this vicious assault. Frank Bones' neck driven onto the concrete. It was just a wild contest that ended, as you saw, in a disqualification. You reap what you sow, Mike. You reap what you sow.
I would say he deserves this.
Oh my God! Something we never thought we'd see. Nick Rage and Frank Bones having to align themselves to take out Ghostface. Tombstone.
Yeah, sometimes in the PWS you gotta do what you gotta do. And it didn't stop there. I mean, Ghostface was waiting in the ring talking about the followers or whatnot, and
Blessed
and Nick
be.
Rage, he
And, oh
comes
my
out
goodness,
of nowhere. And this
what-
feud, like I said, it just
Rage,
went. It
he's
keeps
not
going
supposed to
on
be here.
and on.
He's
Hopefully there
jumping
can be some
Ghostface.
kind of an end.
The match never
is
even got
getting up.
started. It was
Nick,
just a
look
wild
behind
brawl,
you.
one of the most unique episodes.
Oh my
of
goodness,
action
Nick
we
Rage
ever
didn't
saw
even
in
notice.
this. And Ghostface still
goodness.
came out on top. Until
And
the
looks like the
following
champ
month,
is down and out,
when they
Mike.
actually
Nick Rage
did get to
he
collide.
should have just walked away.
Last time, you know,
This was the match you just spoke about.
Oh yeah,
Nick Rage
usually
had him.
the
He hit him with the
PWS
halo.
superstars Been covering it. Ghostface just too tough, Mike. Referees, but the champion,
Rage
the former champion at this point,
misses the fist of
couldn't get
rage.
it done against
Oh, what is
Ghostface.
this?
Such a
He's
hard
choking him.
opponent.
Todd, I don't think any PWS superstars fully figured out how to work
and that
around
band
that
was under
steel
Nick Rage.
mask.
Oh,
of
And that
Ghostface
metal
had a
sheet
neck.
was under Nick Rage.
How do you work
And
around
this
that?
is
Look, as you see here, he
Two.
ended up getting the victory
Three.
over Nick Rage.
It's all over.
Oh my
After
goodness.
inspired by
Oh my
Ghostface in
goodness,
this
who is
matchup,
this
and
massive
then
man?
the
Anthony,
debut
who is this gigantic
of
individual?
Obituary.
Do you have any idea who this is?
Ghostface
I have
was
no
calling
clue. I've
for him.
never
He said
seen
the
him before.
followers were coming. We
What is
didn't
it?
know what he was talking about. We didn't even know who Ghostface was. And
Obituary.
now we see it here.
Obituary.
Total disrespect.
We have
They come
finally
out
seen
and they just put a
one of
beating on
Ghostface
Nick Rage
followers.
and then
Think it could be
humiliate
more,
him
Alex?
by shaving
I
his
mean,
head, Alex.
I hope
It was a
not
disgusting
personally and
look at the
disturbing
size of this
sight
man. Oh
to
my
see such a
God.
legend treated this way by these ominous,
And they're still not
ominous
done.
superstars.
Where is security? Where are the referees?
I can't believe this is going on right now. Where are the other PWS superstars?
PWS legend just being humiliated in the middle of the ring. This is terrible.
Well, this type of disrespect is not going to happen to Nick Rage from here on out. This will not go unanswered.
But right now he's going for the chokeslam on Nick Rage, but Nick Rage blocks it. He's got him up for the halo. But wait a minute. Oh! Eliminates Ghostface with the halo over the top rope. And that's got to feel good for Nick Rage after being embarrassed on action.
Eliminating Ghostface from the Rumble.
People as that damn Ghostface can set up, I'll knock him down. I'll face all the followers.
You know what, Nick Rage? I like that idea. I think I'm going to put you in a gauntlet match against Ghostface and all his followers. I think the fans will like that. Have fun.
A gauntlet match?
Oh, Nick Rage opened his mouth, Mike, and he didn't like what he got.
Yeah, Dow Jones gave it to him, and sometimes you don't like what you ask for. He wanted all the followers and Ghostface, and now he's got him. And right here tonight, we got Goblin is the first entry of the gauntlet against Nick Rage.
And Goblin, he's been having somewhat of a hard time in single matches, Mike. Do you think this is the best choice by Ghostface to put Goblin out there?
Well, I would, because I mean, like you said, he's been having a rough start. He got thrown out of the Rumble. Ghostface gave him the lashings. Oh, and here comes Nick Rage. Doesn't look happy. Yeah! He's ready for war.
Well, it's a double-edged sword, Mike. It's an opportunity for revenge, and also an opportunity to be seriously hurt and take on all these people in a row. Should he make it past?
We'll definitely find out, because tonight's the night. And like I was talking about earlier, Goblin has not had a good start. He had lost the Rumble, and he has been submitted by the Patriot. He tapped out, and then because Nick Rage would not throw the pin. Excuse me, Alex. Because he would not count the pin.
Greedy got the chokeout victory on action.
Exactly.
And, Goblin just struggling in one-on-one matches. But he's off to an excellent start here at Haunted.
Surprisingly so, yeah. He's got a quick start. He's got Nick Rage down.
Well, Nick Rage, not the fastest superstar, but you don't want to get your hands on you. And Goblin, speed is his game. If there's one thing he brings, it's speedy strikes and definitely speedy movement around the PWS ring.
But as we've noticed, if you get a hold of him, it seemed as if he's pretty easy to put down. So maybe that is why Ghostface threw him out there
I would
first.
certainly classify him as a striker. He can be out-wrestled if caught.
Here we go. Could it be going? Could it be?
Oh, Hangman's Noose on the way? Or
Yeah.
just trying to choke out Nick Rage?
Nick Rage's had enough of it. Couple back elbows, put an end to that, and then a back
Oh.
suplex.
Devastates the Goblin with that suplex. And the window is open now for Nick Rage.
Yeah, Nick Rage just got to get up now, and he's got to get some momentum. And there it is, a clubbing blow.
Trademark Nick Rage offense, big strikes and big power maneuvers. That's going to be his game to out these opponents here tonight. Who do you think they'll send out next, Mike?
Honestly, I feel that it would be Demon. I feel that Ghostface and Obituary are the better of the four. I would say from what I've seen so far.
I know they lock back up here. Oh, and down
and
goes
just
the
the
Goblin.
power of Nick Rage and that clubbing blows. Just keeping Goblin down. He ain't letting him get up and build momentum.
The quicker he can put him down, the easier it'll be. Especially with a potential 4 opponents. I mean, how far can he really make it here tonight, Mike?
I don't know what. Adrenaline and anger can be a wonderful thing. And honestly, I feel Nick Rage has enough of it to get through.
Oh, look at this, Mike. Oh!
Do you believe the strength of Goblin getting Nick Rage up in a suplex?
A huge vertical suplex rocks the PWS ring as Nick Rage comes crashing down. And now the Goblin is back in control of this matchup.
But can he get up after that vicious knee he just took? I mean, he could be concussed.
Oh, he took a beat down from Nick Rage for sure. And both men actually struggling to get to their feet. Nick Rage clutching at that back. He was not expecting to be suplexed.
I mean, Goblin coming out first, he had better hope he gets the pin, because if he gets another lashing from Ghostface, I don't know how much more Ghostface is going to take from this.
We can see the first follower. Oh!
What a reversal. Put up the boot.
And Goblin is down and out for sure, Mike. This might be the end of the road for the Goblin.
Nick Rage just said he had enough. He's picking him up. He
knows he's got a lot of work ahead of him. He can't work by the hour here tonight.
This is it. Oh!
Body shots. And oh
and
my
another
goodness.
knee to the head. That's it. He's just dropping him.
And uh-oh. Making
Could
the
it
sign.
be the halo here? Could it be? He just called for it, but can he get it off successfully?
He better hope so. Because
The
he's
Goblin looks hurt. He's
up
definitely
there.
hurt.
Oh,
And he got him
the
down.
halo. Oh,
Can
man.
he keep him in the ring? Here we go.
Cover. Count.
2,
And the
3.
victory
That's
for
3.
Nick
There it
Rage.
is. And there's one down.
One.
Like you said to me earlier, who do you think will be the number 2 coming out in
I
this
mean,
gauntlet
maybe
against Nick
Ghostface
Rage?
himself is worried. Maybe he'll come out and try to just finish this. Because remember, Mike, it only takes one pin by the followers. No matter what.
Oh, and this answers the question. It's Obituary.
And this is only, I believe, the second time, other than the Rumble, we've seen Obituary in actual competition.
Yeah, this should be an exciting. Exciting go around.
Almost a debut of sorts here for Obituary.
A one-on-one debut. Yes, yes.
Let's see what the big man, the giant of the followers can do.
And Nick Rage trying to start off quick. He doesn't know what this man's capable of, so he just wants to get it done and get it done now.
He's got a lot of momentum after that win on Goblin, and he's going to want to follow through here.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but even if he gets the win against Obituary, he still has 2 more contenders to fight. He's still got Ghostface and Demon. So it ain't looking on the upside for Nick Rage.
Can his thirst for revenge power him through this gauntlet, or are we just looking at, a failed situation no matter what Nick Rage does? Will there be any way to defeat 4 men?
As of right now, Nick Rage has not let Obituary get any type of offense. He's just straight keeping him down. I mean, as of right now, Goblin got a little more offense so far.
I've
And
seen
here
a
we
couple
go.
razor
Signature
sharp.
backbreaker. Oh, and there it is. He could be making short work of the Obituary.
Obituary, he is not making a hell of an impact in his first debut here.
Nick Rage going up. This usually doesn't pay off. Oh, but the excellence of execution.
Definitely shades of the Hitman Bret Hart, but still not enough
No.
to put away Obituary. Obituary showing the tough that all the followers display, but he's definitely not getting much done here against
No,
the fury
Nick
of Nick
Rage has
Rage.
been relentless. He's just relentless. He hasn't stopped since he
Oh,
got
he
in
locks
the
him
ring.
up.
And here we
Oh
go.
my
for
goodness. The double arm DDT, the double
And
barrel
that's deadly.
DDT.
I mean, you have no arms to protect your fall. It's just straight head into the mat.
And there's got to be at 1, 2, and 3. What?
Oh! But
the
Obituary.
Obituary.
He had it. He
What
kicked out. I can't believe the resiliency out of this big man.
This giant's got more in the tank than Nick Rage thought, and survived the double barrel DDT. But Nick Rage, he knows. Just from his dealings with Ghostface, he knows you can't stop, you can't let up.
Oh, and a running knee. That same knee he gave to Goblin, and Goblin wasn't the same after that. So let's see if he can put an end to Obituary here.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If the knees were effective against one of them, you have to figure all of them are susceptible to those vicious knee strikes. Short arm, spine buster right on the ring. Oh my goodness,
That's
Nick
it. You
Rage.
gotta go for the pin, Nick. Don't
Oh,
don't
he's getting
slack
caught up
off.
in the
You
moment
gotta
here,
gotta
Mike.
go for the pin. Don't let the referee get him. You gotta go for the pin,
No
Nick.
pin.
Oh, Nick.
Can
Nick.
you believe that? Could that be a fatal
That could
misstep
be.
for Nick Rage? Oh, look at this! Look at this!
Oh, what a front flip neck breaker for a reverse out of the suplex, Alex.
Nick Rage went for the vertical suplex, but Obituary landed on his feet
that
and
was
hooked
just
him with a neck
spectacular.
breaker. What a technical maneuver from Obituary. I guess he's more than just a powerful giant, and now the tables have turned on the former YouTube champion, Mike.
It's not looking good for Nick Rage.
Oh my goodness!
He should have got that pin. I don't know why he was slacking off. I mean, he had him through the whole match,
Yeah.
and he just let it slip
Huge
away.
spine buster, and he just passed up. He passed it up totally.
Come on, Nick. I'm rooting for you here. You gotta get it done. You gotta put these guys out.
And
It's
what does
just too
Obituary
much.
have in mind here?
Oh!
Boom! Directly to the face of Nick Rage, and that nose could be rebroken. Remember, last year, Mike, he had the broken nose, and it could be rebroken right
He
here.
did to the hands of Frank Bones, doing a little twist.
And oh my goodness!
Oh.
The front-facing DDT, and now, I mean, this could be done right here at 2, Mike. Can Nick Rage withstand any more of this punishment?
I don't know. I mean, maybe with a little luck on his side, but
Oh, my
as of right
goodness,
now,
Larry.
it's not looking good with the punishment he's taken, and knowing that there's still 2 fresh guys waiting behind the curtain to come down that aisle and put a beating on Nick Rage. It's not looking good for Nick Rage.
And oh my goodness, face buster right into the staging.
Obituary just hit him with that beautiful face buster.
And he's still not done. He's still not done.
And
Oh
a
my
choke
god.
Slam. Oh my goodness. He's gonna get the pin. Nick Rage, thanks for trying, but it's just
He showed a lot of heart though, Mike.
it just wasn't enough. It's gotta be over here. Whatever Obituary's gonna
And
try to do,
Obituary,
this
he's also
monster
passing
at
up a
the
lot of
top.
opportunities.
Oh,
Oh,
but he
what?
hit the ref.
What?
He hit the ref, Alex.
The referee just been clobbered.
Oh, somebody else is gonna get out there to help that ref.
And what the hell? This isn't a hardcore matchup. Oh my goodness, Obituary has some sort of cane. He just broke it over the spine of Nick Rage.
Oh no.
This is a disaster. And he's choking him and there's nobody to stop this.
If the odds weren't already against him, they definitely are now.
This is a bad situation for Nick Rage. He is in danger.
A bad situation turned worse, Alex.
This could be a tragedy here at PWS Haunted. And he pulled Obituary pulls the referee back in, hook of the leg,
What does the referee
and
do?
this is the end of the line
It's
for
a
Nick
slow
Rage.
count here, that's
he
1.
put it all on the line.
That's 2.
And it didn't pay. What? What?
What a kick
Where-
out by Nick Rage. I can't believe I thought it was over for sure.
Where is he finding it,
The
Mike?
ref was down. He got the hardcore weapon. He broke the stick over him now. And he still kicked
He
out.
kicked out. He's digging deep, Mike. He's digging deep. But now he went for the bulldog kick in the gut.
Oh,
The
but a
cold shoulder.
That was a quick. You got to try to get that pin. I mean, that was one of his little signature moves. He's got to get on him. He's got to get on him for that 3 count.
And he's not wasting any time now. Hook
The
the
ref
leg.
is still a little out of it.
1, 2, and now Obituary
Inches
showing
away. Inches away. from
tougher
the
than a
three.
$2 steak. How are either of these men still continuing in this ghostly and ghastly gauntlet, Mike?
Well, Obituary's only been in this 1 match against Nick Rage. Nick Rage, this is his 2nd match now.
And now Nick Rage unloading with the
Can he
body
get him up for
shots.
the halo?
No,
Oh,
it's the total devastation.
The total devastation. He tricked me. Spin him one way, spin him the other way.
1, 2, and he
And
did it.
3.
Nick
He's got
Rage
it.
did it.
He defied the odds of the cheating by Obituary by using that hardcore weapon, the stick that he broke over his back.
And you gotta believe it's gotta be the demon now. We've seen all the rest of the followers. You gotta believe Ghostface saving himself for the final blow should it be needed. And let's see what Nick Rage can do against the demon, Mike.
This is me.
Well, we're gonna find out. Nick Rage he's going down. Man can barely stand.
What?
Ghostface, he's coming out himself. He's gonna put it.
Ghostface rushing
I
to the
think,
ring.
like you said earlier, he's gonna just put an end to it. He's had enough. He's seen his right-hand man Obituary get put down.
And now he's saying he's gonna get the job done himself. And he's going right to work on Nick Rage. And he didn't give Nick Rage not 2 seconds before he came out here. And oh my goodness. Clothesline right to the throat, takes Nick Rage down to the mat. And this is bad news. Bad news for Nick Rage, Mike.
This has been a hell of a match, no matter which way it goes, Alex. But, I mean, I just don't see how Nick Rage can defy the odds in this one. I mean, he's against a fresh Ghostface now, and
He just got ground into the dirt
we've
by
seen how hard it
Obituary.
is to beat Ghostface anyways. I mean, unless he gets himself disqualified, we've never seen Ghostface get pinned.
No, but oh, he hit the double barrel DDT. Could this be a small window of opportunity here for Nick Rage?
It very well could be, but Ghostface back up, sitting up.
Oh, Nick
Nick
Rage.
Rage ain't heavy. He's going for
High
count.
hopes here.
1, 2, no.
Whoa,
but
look
a
at
quick kick out by Ghostface, and a powerful kick out just pushed the big Nick Rage right off of him.
And that's
But look at how Ghostface towers right over him.
And now he's choked. We've seen this.
Oh,
The signature of Ghostface, that choke.
I think he threw a chop in there before he gave him the drop kick also.
Well, I mean, where do you think the Goblin learned it from? He must have picked it up somewhere.
He calls them the followers for a reason.
That's right. And now,
The upper hand's going to Ghostface.
standing tall into the cover
1,
here.
2.
Oh.
But a kick out. A very weak kick out by Nick Rage. You would think if he would have hooked the leg, it might have been over there for Ghostface.
Well, we spoke in the past that Ghostface is a very cocky individual. Maybe not in the way that Greedy is, but he's overly confident in anything that he does.
You're right. Sometimes I feel that he's not even out there for the win. I mean, as much as he expects his followers to win all these matches, sometimes he's not out there for the win. I mean, he gets disqualified and he does all this nonsense. I mean, look what Obituary just did. He took a risk. He could have got disqualified. I mean, he lost anyway, but he could have got disqualified. You got to watch these guys if you're in a match with them.
Oh, yes, and we seen Ghostface more times than not.
And you see Ghostface going up the ladder here. What's he going to do?
But oh, Nick Rage not giving him a chance. He saw him up on the ladder.
But he's standing up. Ghostface decided against it.
Well, that's, you know,
And he's just choking him.
we spoke
Going
about
back
it
to
earlier.
the double hand choke.
Oh, choking Nick Rage down to the man. And, you know, we spoke earlier that Nick Rage from a vertical base is a dangerous competitor. Maybe he didn't want to jump into the arms of waiting Nick Rage. But it's all for naught now. Ghostface
And this
choking,
is exactly how Nick Rage met Ghostface. By the hands wrapped around his neck, choking him in that hotel room.
and left the current, at that time, champion laying, unconscious. And that's where this whole thing has stemmed from and led to Nick Rage facing this army of individuals here at Haunted. And oh my goodness,
just
the
a
steel
falling
mask.
headbutt with that steel mask.
It could be broken ribs, Mike.
Could be broken ribs, could have a broken nose. I mean, Nick Rage is just going to have to go straight to the hospital when he gets out of this match.
Yeah, win, lose, or draw. Nick Rage is not coming out of this match 100%. And Ghostface looking for the chokeslam here, bringing Nick to the middle of the ring. But where is Nick Rage digging deep? Kick to the gut.
And a cold shoulder,
Oh,
he sends Ghostface
man.
down. He felt one choke slam from Obituary. He did not want another one from Ghostface.
And if Nick Rage has had an ace up his sleeve this evening, it's certainly been the cold shoulder. But look how quickly Ghostface back to his feet. But oh, huge shots to the body. Nick Rage making a comeback here.
Can he make something of it? Can he get enough offense to put him down? Here we go, the backbreaker.
Oh, but this time he's gonna hold him in it.
With the submission, he's just trying to break him in half.
Oh my goodness.
With the strength of Ghostface just sitting up. Oh!
And into the cover. One, two. Oh my god.
Now, whether it was Ghostface is just that powerful or Nick Rage is just that beat up right now.
I think that's a little bit of both, Mike, to be honest with you. Ghostface, as we said, fresh. Nick Rage in match 3.
And that brings me to this question. Do you think if Ghostface gets pinned or loses here, I mean, could he possibly give lashings out to the other followers that lost when he was third coming in?
What type of example would he be setting to go out there and lose, especially before he sent Demon out there?
We're just gonna have to find out. Nick Rage has been doing a hell of a job, but as of right now, he is just looking like a...
He's looking like a very sad state right now. He just
Yeah.
got knocked to the outside by another headbutt to the ribs, and you can see he's just clutching at them. And this is after he's already had a cane broken over his neck. There can't be much left in the tank for the former YouTube champion. And what's this?
Ghostface
Ghostface.
trying to pick him up. Oh, he
Is he
got him up.
gonna Halo Nick Rage?
What are you doing?
Whoa! Oh man, knees.
But a reversal. The only one who's ever haloed Nick Rage was Frank Bones, and I couldn't imagine seeing it happen again.
Oh, I don't think Nick Rage would stand for it. But
Exactly.
right now, locking in the full Nelson, and I don't know. Ghostface isn't one to submit, but I suppose anything could happen here in the PWS.
Oh, and just dropped him with a little chin buster.
And Nick Rage just sent flying by that, and I think the clock is officially ticking now.
But it looks like he's worn out Ghostface a little bit. I mean, you see a little bit of stumbling there. It's Ghostface doing a lot of taunting through this match. I mean, he's just...
Oh, he might be trying to get that second wind. And what does Ghostface have now? He has part of that broken cane. Are you kidding me? Are
See,
you kidding me?
This is exactly what I'm talking about. He could end up getting himself disqualified, and then what? This match relies on Demon, someone that we've barely seen here in the PWS. Just a short glimpse of him in the Rumble.
Oh, yes, he was in and out. Unfortunately had to deal with his own partner, Obituary. So I thought for sure we would have seen him, but as we discussed, looks like Ghostface wanted to take things into his own hands. He was sick of seeing the failure by the followers. And there it is again, Mike.
That he's just dropping that. He's just dropping that mask anywhere he can. Just falling headbutts like it's raining outside. And Nick Rage didn't bring his umbrella.
And his body has just got to be racked with pain. And now look at this arm lock. And this might cost a submission here, just purely based on exhaustion. Do you think Nick Rage would give up in this situation, though?
I think he'd rather pass out than give up to
But
any of these.
whoa, look at this, Mike. He
just picked him.
Oh, the total devastation.
He hit Ghostface with the total devastation. I can't believe he had enough strength to get him up.
I think that arm lock he put him in put Ghostface about halfway into the cover. Oh my goodness.
About 4 inches away from the mat from hitting that 3 count. That ref was so close.
And now Nick Rage all fired up. He never thought he'd hit another major maneuver in this match, I'm sure.
I think he's gotten his 3rd wind.
Oh,
because we know he's far past his 2nd.
We're deep into this one. He goes for the suplex, but Ghostface.
But an acrobatic move by Ghostface. And the Hangman's Noose.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
And it's off.
And it was too good to be true. That last little burst by Nick Rage just wasn't enough. And a great reversal by Ghostface to get the victory.
What a matchup. Ghostface puts down Nick Rage,
Followers, you will pay for what you couldn't accomplish.
Oh, a warning to the followers there that they have failed. And Ghostface is going to do something about it. But what an effort by Nick Rage here tonight, Mike.
Yeah, it was a great match. I mean, everything I expected it to be. I feel bad. Look at Nick Rage. He needs some help, and he doesn't have any friends in the PWS.
Goblin, you didn't learn your lesson last time. Come here. You will learn. You lost against Grady. You lost against the Patriot. Get down. You will pay each and every time. Will obey me. message to the followers, demon. Obituary. You will obey me.
On July 30th, it's PWS Patriotic Payback. Frank Bones defends the Hardcore Championship against the American Patriot in a Capture the Flag match. Click on the PWS logo to subscribe.